Sweetheart, you say that you could make my dreams come true. You say you'll teach me to forget what might have been. But I've been hurt before. Don't make me cry no more. Oh, darling, please be sure, for cheaters never win. Cheaters never win, don't you know it? To break my heart would surely be a sin. My heart could never stand another losing hand. If that is what you're planning, cheaters never win. When cheaters reach the top, they don't know when to stop. And when they take the drop, they haven't got a friend. And all the power of gold can't buy a love that's cold. Remember what I told you, cheaters never win. Cheaters never win, don't you know it? To break my heart would surely be a sin. My heart could never stand another losing hand. If that is what you're planning, cheaters never win. If that is what you're planning, cheaters never win. So that you could see a storm about to start. The wind would blow away those sweet words you used to say. Words like I love you and I'll always be true. I'd like to build this window deep and wide, so that you could see the hurt down deep inside. And a special seat for you with a panoramic view. You'd see a dream world fall apart through the window in my heart. Could see just exactly what your leaving's done to me. You'd see the scenes go by from the first time that I cried. The window would reveal all the heartaches that I feel. It would be just like a television screen, where our tragedy of romance could be seen. The drama would unfold, my sad story would be told. We'd watch you play your part to the finish from the start. A heartbreaker's work of art through the window in my heart. If I only had an ounce of sense, I'd come in out of the pain and never let your lightning love ever strike my heart again. I'd swim from your flood of lies when the deluge got intense. Yes, I'd come in out of the pain if I only had an ounce of sense. Now the Dutch boy plugged up the leak in the dike, and Noah built an ark we hear. And any old port in the storm will do when the weather gets severe. I'm standing in your void of love, and the tears are about to commence. Yes, I'd come in out of the pain if I only had an ounce of sense. If I only had an ounce of sense, I'd come in out of the pain, not stay in your raging sea of love, just waiting for the calm again. When the heartache came my way, I'd wait for the all-clear sign. If I only had an ounce of sense in this lovesick heart of mine. Now the Dutch boy plugged up the leak in the dike, and Noah built an ark we hear. Any old port in the storm will do when the weather gets severe. I'm standing in your void of love, and the tears are about to commence. Yes, I'd come in out of the pain if I only had an ounce of sense. If I only had an ounce of sense. You had the best, who could ask for more? A girl who was just the right kind. But you weren't satisfied with that. New adventures you had to find. The bridge you burned, her love you spurned, and you don't care how she feels. But you'll get the tinge of fate's revenge, 'cause time wounds all heals. The birds are gonna come home to roost, and you're gonna rue the day. It's gonna be Katie bar the door, there's gonna be the devil to pay. No need to look in a crystal ball to see what your future reveals. You can read the writing on the wall, 'cause time wounds all heal. After Mary there was Rosalie, and wasn't the next one Jane? That was a long drawn out affair, but you finally brought her pain. Now every cheater is taking a chance, if from the bottom he deals. So pay the fiddler and start your dance, 'cause time wounds all heals. The birds are gonna come home to roost, and you're gonna rue the day. It's gonna be Katie for the door. There's gonna be the devil to pay. No need to look in a crystal ball to see what your future reveals. You can read the writing on the wall, 'cause time wounds all heal. Hey bartender, it's not too soon, because it's the middle of the afternoon. Just give me some elbow room and a nice cold beer. Oh, and I hope my blues it cures, so draw me up that glass of Coors. And don't you look at that watch of yours, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. My baby packed up all her things, then took off her wedding rings, left me here with a heart that stings in the deep despair. I've just had one heck of a fall, so don't you look at that clock on the wall. Just pour me one cool and tall, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. When you've had a love go sour, it sure takes a lot of willpower to wait around for that happy hour just to get a little cheer. I guess I'm the saddest guy in town. My baby just tore our playhouse down, so I'll just have me another round. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I really don't care about the time of day. My misery is here to stay, and I'll soon be on my way when I've had my share. So I'll just have another one or two. I don't care what the other folks do in old Shanghai or Timbuktu. It's 5 o'clock somewhere in old Shanghai or Timbuktu. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I let my thoughts go walking down a shady avenue. I knew the way by heart. I walked it many times with you. Then my journey ended when I stood outside the door of a house that's cold and empty. We don't love there anymore. We don't love there anymore. I heard no footsteps on the floor, just a shell that housed old memories and forgotten lovers' lore. Rusty nails and broken glass, a wooden castle of the past, where dwelt a dream that didn't last. We don't love there anymore. My yesterdays lie undisturbed beneath a film of dust. No one else has claimed the house. It lived and died for us through a broken window pane. A shadow caught my eye. It was just a ghost of happiness that came to ask me why. We don't love there anymore. I heard no footsteps on the floor, just a shell that housed old memories and forgotten lovers' lore. Rusty nails and broken glass, a wooden castle of the past, where dwelt a dream that didn't last. We don't love there anymore. Among the men that cheat and lie, I guess I'm about the worst. And she's exactly just like me, but she caught me first. And now she's gone, but she'll be back, I would almost guarantee. So if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back to me. Now if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back, I know. 'Cause bad can only come to bad, there's nowhere else to go. For she's just like a Jezebel, and I'm a Simon Legree. So if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back to me. If you see worst come to worst, I know that she'll return. There is no trust, it's lust to lust, whenever passions burn. It takes a thief to catch a thief, that describes us to a T. So if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back to me. Now if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back, I know. 'Cause bad can only come to bad, there's nowhere else to go. For she's just like a Jezebel, and I'm a Simon Legree. So if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back to me. So if you see worst come to worst, then she'll come back to me. Now when you took her from me, you thought you'd won a prize, but instead you're gonna find a heartbreak in disguise. You're living in a fairy tale, and she'll destroy your myth. 'Cause when she's not with the one she loves the one she's with. She'll tell you that she loves you, and right then her words are true. But when you're gone, that same old song she sings to someone new. She loosens up when the liquor flows and they pass around the fifth. 'Cause when she's not with the one she loves the one she's with. You think that she's an angel, but you better not look for wings. She'll take her share of happiness, but not your wedding rings. She's an out-time girl to have around when your spirit needs a lift. 'Cause when she's not with the one she loves the one she's with. She'll tell you that she loves you, and right then her words are true. But when you're gone, that same old song she sings to someone new. She loosens up when the liquor flows and they pass around the fifth. 'Cause when she's not with the one she loves the one she's with. 'Cause when she's not with the one she loves the one she's with. I remember when I made you cry, ages and ages ago. I'll never blame you for our last goodbye, ages and ages ago. Something told me when you walked away that time would make me miss you so. Although it happened only yesterday, it seems like ages and ages ago. Once upon a time you cared for me, ages and ages ago. I still recall the love you shared with me, ages and ages ago. Left here with a broken heart. How wrong I was to let you go. I've lived a lifetime since we've been apart. It seems like ages and ages ago. Johnny on the spot, Johnny on the spot. Stop on a dime, there on time, oh Johnny on the spot. Now around the house when I was a boy, I used to help out a lot. Mom and Dad both called me there Johnny on the spot. Now the other kids were jealous, cause spankings I never got. And anytime I was needed, I was Johnny on the spot. When it came to sports, I was really hoss. I could run and kick and pass. I could hit a basket from 20 feet. With the track team, I was fast. Who do you think at the championship came up with a home run shot? With 2 men out in the bottom of the ninth, oh Johnny on the spot. Johnny on the spot, Johnny on the spot. All alone in the old end zone, Johnny on the spot. Then in my early manhood, I joined the U.S. Marines. I volunteered for overseas, and they sent me to the Philippines. Then I was captured by the enemy when the fighting was getting hot. They said, you gonna get that firing squad. Man, I was Johnny on the spot. Now the war was over in the nick of time, and I saw our boys ride. With my back to the wall, I had a close call, and I was glad to get out of there alive. Then they handed out the medals. There was 2 or 3 I got. I was in the parade when the truce was made. Oh, Johnny on the spot. Johnny on the spot, Johnny on the spot. Hanging there tough when the going is rough. Oh, Johnny on the spot. Then I kinda got to be around her. Laid around all day. Hung out down at the pool hall and drew my unemployment pay. With nothing to lose, I took to the booze and honky-tonked a lot. And guess who married the queen of clubs? Oh, Johnny on the spot. Now, we didn't hit it off too well. She was meaner than a bucket of snakes. She got herself a lawyer, said you're gonna pay for your mistakes. Here I am in the old jailhouse, sleeping it out on the cot. The banks don't lend that alimony money to Johnny's on the spot. Johnny on the spot, Johnny on the spot. From matrimony to alimony, Johnny on the spot.